Yeah, thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Back with the action. Today we're talking about one Lori Lightfoot making sure to break off the immigrants due to COVID-19, specifically illegals. Say, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. You know, on my channel, we support our black agenda politicians through whatever. Yo, today we're highlighting our brother Ja'Cory Arthur. As we know, Ja'Cory Arthur, he's going to be the next city council member for Louisville, Kentucky. We're rooting for him. Vote for him so he can win. He's the guy pushing things like this. When these land banks properties come into a city, or these vacant properties or whatnot get snatched up by these various investors and banks or whoever the fuck, it's important to pay attention to where they end up and whose hands they end up in. In the city of Louisville, it's important to the people there that those kind of properties just don't get into the hands of anybody and any old body who just wants to grab up the property and make a mint off the community and not hire nobody, not bring nobody in on the investment to make money with them type of shit, right? So he's about reforming some of those vacant property initiatives. Not some, all of them. He wants this to positively affect Black Louisville, where they come through and think they can just snatch up properties and basically gentrify some shit and basically keep everybody out of the loop. If they black, you don't got no say so. You don't got no hand in management and seeing how it's going to pan out and how it's going to work to the benefit of the community, not to the deterioration and to the fucking sucking away from the damn community. Damn it. Yeah, that's that man Ja'Cory Arthur. So make sure you vote for him for council, Louisville. Ja'CoryArthur.com. Kicking that business. See what's happening with the chin at. I know it's late. Oh, what up, worker boy? I see you, sis. Let me see something real quick. There we go. Now, see, YouTube be kind of slid no, then I hit no, but okay, I'll put my little notification in. We'll see what happens. We'll see if my little notification pop up. If it don't, it don't. But I see you, though. What's good, Miss Lady? Good to see you in the house. Late night cast. I know it's gonna catch the late night crew. What's up, man? News is happening. We got shit to talk about. So, like I said, today we talking about Lori Lightfoot giving Chicago's undocumented immigrants access to certain relief from the city's relief fund. She basically handing out $2 million in relief. Let me get the specs of what she handed out. Let me put her face up so we can all see. She looked like Grady without the beard. She looked like motherfucking Nelson Mandela and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the Nelson Mandela wig she got going. That's what the fuck she doing. Oh, the picture going kind of quick. Let me see if I can slow it down. I know I can slow it down. Let me slow it down right fast. I know I can do it. Can I? Wanna? Yeah, it's going too fast. Let me add about a couple more seconds to it. Make it easy on the world. There we go. So in particular, what she's offering, let me pull it up here. these are some programs offered from the city, and she's opening this up to undocumented immigrants, aka illegals, and refugees. COVID-19 housing assistance grants in the amount of a $2 million fund to provide grants of $1,000 toward rent or mortgage payments for low income residents. So this ain't no black agenda shit. This is that lump everybody into some shit. But specifically, we talking about letting in the immigrants that are illegal in on this shit. Okay? This is what she's doing. Online enrichment learning resources, including more than 100,000 devices for families who lack access to technology for remote learning while the Chicago public schools are closed due to the pandemic. So they're probably giving out little laptops or some shit like that. $100 million in small business resiliency funds. Pulling out the red carpet, right? Now, look, this is for the city. This is what the city was going to have anyway. But she's like, nah, it ain't enough for the city to have it. Let me go find some undocumented people in the hole and throw them up into the shit too, to make less be for the people that's paying taxes, paying into Social Security. Let's get into this shit, man. So this is what she's doing, right? And that's what it is. She's doing this just because they're undocumented. I just want that to be understood. The logic is, and I don't agree with this, but the logic is that, well, you know, immigrants and undocumented people, they work in the restaurant and in the hotel business. So the hotels and restaurants, they're affected by this shit. So we should be finding where the immigrants are that are undocumented and giving them shit. This is what she said. This is what she's on. Okay? It makes no psychological sense. None whatsoever. I don't support it. And on top of that, we just saw the report either today or yesterday. I saw it today, but I'm sure the blip probably came out a little early. What's the 8th? Yeah, she put out the blip today. She put out the blip today. Lightfoot. Half of all the cases of COVID-19 in Chicago where people are dying are black people in Chicago. Black Chicago. And she giving out immigrant set-asides. Black people dying. Not undocumented immigrants, not Latinos, not people of color, not Asians. Ground state black Americans. And they're saying that people are dying allegedly due to underlying conditions, shit like heart disease, diabetes, stuff like that. So to me, all I see is, hey, look, due to our lineage-based wealth lockout, it looked like, damn it, black folk are being affected by this in particular in this particular city negatively. Motherfucker, we need something. Lightfoot, you motherfucking Morgan Freeman looking, Nelson Mandela looking, Grady without the beard looking, afro having dyke. You should be ashamed of your black ass self. Shame how you're neglecting America's ground state black American citizens, real motherfucking citizenry, not illegal, who I'm sure no doubt need financial assistance in the wake of all of this. Black folk out there losing family and friends and jobs, etc., to the various after effects of this COVID-19 and or just coming into contact with COVID-19. Yet you still down with business as usual for the Democrats type shit. Business as usual, pressing your business as usual button for the punk ass party you belong to. Y'all see that shit? That's like one of the curses of being down with this party liner shit. Motherfucker, this is that intersectionality that them Democrats want you to open your asshole open for and be glad to engage in whenever immigrants come crying about some shit. Y'all saw the thumbnail on this shit, right? Y'all seen that, right? Everybody in the background immigrants. Or I should say, I won't say that. Everybody in the background Latinos. Y'all see that shit, right? Black folk, 30% of the population of Chicago. White people, about almost 50% of the population of Chicago. Latinos is a teeny little bit. I believe that is the stat. That 46 point something percent white. I mean, come on, man. Unless they're throwing Latino numbers in with the white numbers, because they do try to do that shit. Then it may be a larger Latino population, but I mean, we don't include undocumented people in those kind of numbers. You undocumented illegals, y'all don't get included in them numbers, motherfucker. This Lori Lightfoot went to go find illegals to give them shit. This is that immigrant cabin that motherfuckers be on. While they not focused on ground state black America. This is the immigrant and intersectionality shit that folks be on while we going through shit. That's why we gotta throw people like Lightfoot into the fire. We gotta roll her around in the coals, make sure she get burned up real good. We gotta make sure that every step she take, she realizes that she can't be in office no more. That motherfuckers don't want her there. She gotta realize that right now. Because she ain't gonna learn unless she's out of office and out of a job and out of a political career. So we gotta always put a hammer to the back of her head so she can know, look, you don't belong here. You don't belong in policy making. Leonard Dayuta, what's good, man? See you back in the house. Busy Mick True God. I live in Illinois. Oh yeah, Busy Mick True God. Yo, Busy. I don't know if it's Busy Mick True God or is it Busy MC. Yo, Busy Mick True God or MC True God. He be spitting like a motherfucker. I checked out your channel, bro. You be spitting them rhymes and shit. Niggas want to rap and rap and rap and rap. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? on my MC, yeah. On my ODB shit. But word, yeah, I'm saying. Y'all check out Busy MC. He be spitting. He be going on. And yeah, like Work of Art say, yo, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo, when y'all hit the like button, that just makes sure that everybody who subscribed to me gets my notifications. If y'all don't do shit else, hit the like button. Like button is where it's at on my channel. Yeah. But also, look at this. Like, I understand this notion. I look at the notion of them trying to make all leaps of logic and try extra hard to try to blackface this whole thing. I'm not going to forget that part of this conversation. They're trying to ramp this shit up on some, oh, the corona is killing black people at a higher rate due to pre-existing conditions. Pre-existing. Right? They wasn't saying this when this shit started. They wasn't talking about no black people being affected by this negatively when this shit started. They ain't been talking about this shit for weeks as far as black people being affected negatively by this. We have not been hearing about this shit. As this shit has been progressing, we have not been hearing about this shit. It's only been like recently, like in the last week, they've been trying to sensationalize black COVID-19 death. Now, 4 days ago, it was reported by the Wall Street Journal that some states should actually be reaching their peak as far as the number of the cases of this Rona over the next week. So that would be like this week and then the next maybe few to several days, right? But I guess if they said if the numbers are going to be flattening on this thing, this is my logic. Like, okay, so this came out that the numbers are going to be flattening on this thing. Now, white supremacist society logic is like, oh, well, might as well make a racialized power play out of this shit. Might as well make a racialized show of, ooh, black people. Ooh, black people, they got it. Black people got it. You see? You see what I'm saying? I'm talking also about motherfucking Michigan, Louisiana. This is going to be the black health disparities, less blackface corona for a week or longer if we can, Olympics. But my question is, what you going to do with all this racial demographic data? What you going to do with this racial data? Because y'all remember that they wasn't even showing this shit. They wasn't putting this shit out. They wasn't putting out none of this racial data. We haven't got none of the racial demographic data. Because over the past 3 weeks, they've been saying what? Oh, we're not taking that kind of data yet. We don't have that kind of data yet. It's not available. No one's reporting on it. We've been hearing this, right? Well, that's because, goddamn, places like Washington, places like Ohio, Florida, where all these white people be at, all these white folk living at, they were carrying the totals behind this thing. You understand? So magically now they getting racial data, but they wasn't having no racial data to beat motherfuckers over the head with over the past few weeks. I know y'all watching this shit just like me. I know y'all see the shit. But what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All of a sudden they start making a parade of race data when it comes time to talk about us, black faces. You understand? And health disparities, right? Like, oh, okay, y'all don't want to talk about Ohio where the meth heads is out there sharing needles. You don't want to talk about their health issues, motherfucker. But they, again, burning up the charts, running up the charts on the motherfucking total for weeks behind this shit. Come on, man. Like, what's up with that? It wasn't no data to share when they was burning up the charts. So don't miss the racial power play white supremacist society always pull. And they always plan and always intend to make. They were just looking for an instance to blackface this, and the time just wasn't ripe to do it, is what I'm saying. But back to Lightfoot. Look, my question with her is, damn it, what you gonna do with all this race data, bitch? Where's the money for all the families who've lost people? Since we're talking about disproportionate this and that for black people, this disproportionately affecting black folk, since we talking that and you in that conversation, Lightfoot, you know what I'm saying? If that's what's happening and you think it's so bad, okay, bitch, where's the money for black people, bitch? Where's the extra for us? Where the fuck that happened? Where you gonna insert that into policy? She was at a press conference talking a bunch of shit, talking about just a bunch of nothingness about this whole thing. Like, let me get some of her comments up here. Lightfoot. When it comes time to spring into action, man, with us, it's the fuck shit. Y'all notice that. When it's come time for them to spring into action for us, they talking in circles. She's sitting up talking about, oh, we're going to make a racial equity rapid response team. Don't know what the fuck that means. Black folks dropping dead. Previous related issues and so forth, or previously existed issues, and this shit is weighing on our people. You talking about a racial equity response team? What the fuck is that? Where the money at? Talking about, oh, I want to get African Americans access to health care, and that's important. We need to implement all of this in a hyper local way. What are you talking about, bitch? You're not saying shit. You're not talking about no money, though. Yo, where the money at? Where the fucking money? Where it's at. This is what we thinking. Oh, we need to put more buses. She was like, yo, we need to put more buses on the south side and the west side so people don't be close together when they on the bus. Black folk gotta take the bus. We're gonna put some more buses out there. This is the fuck shit she talking about. All the while, illegals and undocumented immigrants, they taking this shit to the bank, ho. What the fuck? They taking this shit to the bank and you playing. Morgan Freeman, bitch, where the money at? Where the money at for us being aggrieved? We're aggrieved taxpayers with social security numbers, and we're being affected by this negatively. That's what my folks in Chicago need to say. And shout out to Chicago. Shout out to all my people out there. I got family out there, all that whole shit. All that. One of the people who actually saw how I look on this channel was from Chicago. They actually saw my face on this channel. They actually was there when I did the face reveal. Shout out to Chicago. What up to y'all? So put that shit together. You understand? Got all kind of red carpet, all yardage of red carpet to roll out for these motherfuckers, man. That ain't us. Huh? You got men who got child support cases and all this shit. They're not going to be able to access the federal benefits. So what we're talking about today is just the state benefits. This is some shit she's digging into for the state. That's why I said she's robbing Chicagoans to pull this shit off on the extras for the state type shit. Program robbing ass Olympics that these motherfuckers like to do when they get in positions. She want to rob motherfuckers for this shit. But think about it, like at the federal level, for the federal outlay of cash and whatnot, yo, you got brothers and motherfuckers in general on child support that is not going to be able to access none of these benefits on a federal level. But goddamn, just look how good the motherfucking immigrants got it that's illegal in Chicago. Look how good they motherfucking ass got it. Just think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, they probably got kids. No, they got kids struggling. They got kids struggling. They can't take care of them all the way right now, probably too. But just because they undocumented immigrants, just because they undocumented, they getting treated like it's some badge of honor to be undocumented. Like it's some motherfucking, you gotta understand the psychosis behind this shit. Motherfuckers treating being illegals like it's a badge of motherfucking honor to walk around this bitch like that. That's how fucking backwards and really self-sabotaging America is when you put that shit together, yo. And I should say that it has become that way because it has been put into the hands of people like weak-ass Lori Lightfoot, weak Negroes, and the inept white supremacist clowns who train them up to be weak Negroes and train up weak Negroes. The cabin is just out of control with these people. You black intersectionalists, y'all type, no, this is what y'all people do. This is what y'all kind do. Y'all sit up and underplay black society. And by the time some chaos roll around, you have had black society at such an afterthought status that you don't even think to, yo, let me spin back around to help black people. You don't even think. You just jump right into, oh, let me see what the illegals doing. They're like, motherfucker, what? You know what I'm saying? It's illogical bullshit. Motherfuckers is struggling and worse more than these other groups. And motherfuckers like Lori Lightfoot is making her ineffectual milksop ass, politician ass rounds. And I pointed this out on my Twitter about a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, and back to my Twitter for those that know. Look, I haven't been on Twitter this week. It's not that I got suspended or somebody asked, yo, bro, they got you, they suspended you. No, I'm not suspended off Twitter. Ain't none of that happened. I just can't log in because fucking Twitter is supposed to give me a login code. Just at random, they decided to do this two-factor authentication thing where you click the little, what do they call it, the capture, click the little capture button, and then they send you a code that you're supposed to key in, and then you get back into your account. So I haven't broke no rules, nothing like that. I was doing my normal whatever. And they haven't sent me the code. I've constantly pressed them for it. Like, I've been pressing them for about 4 or 5 days about it. And I'm gonna keep pressing them until they hit me back. Somebody said it took them 12 days to get it squared away, so it might take about 4 or 5 more days for them to get it right. So that's what I'm going through right now with them. But no, I'm not off Twitter, nothing like that. But on the tweets, you know what I'm saying, I pointed out maybe about a couple of weeks back that, you know, Lightfoot, Dykefoot, she's pushing legislation, and she actually successfully passed this legislation to help LGBT owners of businesses. You know what I mean? She's like helping them get like a expanded benefits package. Kind of like that shit that Andrew Gillum was doing out there in Florida. This is the same shit all over again. See LGBT, give them something for nothing. They ain't done nothing. They ain't asked for nothing. You just giving them shit. So this is what she did as well. I guess now it ain't no question as to why Gillum did the shit. We all see he the blood, shit, and piss in the motherfucking hotel sheets ass motherfucker. We already see how he get down. But I'm saying, like, yeah, so she did this on behalf of LGBT business owners, and the city council, you know, looked at her kind of sideways, and the aldermen of Chicago looked at her kind of crazy, like, hold up, you know, that's kind of anybody can scam that. You just giving shit to LGBT for nothing, talking about, well, LGBT businesses are disadvantaged. Well, let's look at the stats before we just say they're disadvantaged. You remember I talked about this, where, you know, most of the business owners are white and male in Chicago, and the ones that claim to be LGBT, how do you prove it? How do you prove somebody gay? How do you prove that? Or whatever part of the LGBT, I'm saying gay, but how do you prove that a motherfucker is a part of the LGBT spectrum? There's no way you can prove that. So motherfuckers can actually scam the fucking system and just say, hey, I'm a white male and I'm gay. It's like how do you combat that? It's been a problem in the past in Chicago with motherfuckers just scamming the system. They've had scandals like this in the past, right? Where motherfuckers say, oh, you're just giving it out to motherfuckers who fit this little thin slice criteria. Okay, let me wedge it in. Let me wedge in like this, right? So we talked about her just doing shit like that. She already has shown that she's of the capacity to do unfair shit like roll out the check mail for whoever the fuck she chooses to on a whim on some shaky ass grounds. That we've seen. We've seen that she'll do it for the gays, all because she's gay and she's in a position to legislate gay or legislate for gay, right? Legislate gay, right? Legislate gaily. You know what I'm saying? She's shown that she'll do some shit like that, and she don't give a fuck if the facts aren't in place to support her legislating, right? Now she's doing the same thing with immigrants who are undocumented and these refugees during this Rona issue. See, Chicago, y'all gonna have to check this chick. Y'all gonna have to check her when it comes to that juncture where she got to get kicked up out of office. And unfortunately, Chicago is one of them cities, last I checked, that there is no mechanism to getting a mayor out of office for real. Like, there's no mechanism. The city council can't impeach. The voters can't recall a mayor, right? The only thing that will fuck them up in Chicago is like a felony. They got to have a felony conviction. And then they'll be like, all right, we're going to kick your ass out. Yo, what up, G-Man? What up, bro? Good seeing you, big bro. Movie script of the movie script of the day. They lying. This is a hoax. Who lying? Are you talking about the Rona? You don't think the Rona real? Yo, you can call it COVID 1D19. You can call it 5G, whatever you call it, motherfucker. 6 foot rule in place out here. But it only affects certain people, man. It only affects people who are being affected by it. How else can I put it? Some people got these pre-existing conditions where stuff like a 5G or a COVID-19, COVID, oh, I'm saying it right, COVID-1D19 would affect them, man. Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Movie of the day, a movie script of the day. That's life. You know what I mean? That's how it is. And 6 foot rule ain't affecting me. I'm a street kid, so I've been doing 6 foot rule. Yo, all niggas in the street recognize this shit. Like, oh, this shit we've been doing the streets for years. Yo, I swear my channel, the first channel, y'all seen this shit on some YouTube shit. Some motherfucker like this out today. We've been on this shit. What the fuck is y'all talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah. Good looking out, worker boy. Hit him with all them links and whatnot. Hold up, man. Did we get any more pictures of this girl? Let me get some more pictures of this girl, man. We got to do a little reel on this chick. So y'all saw this chick. Saw this chick looking like the little boy. Had the little boy dressed up. And this motherfucker dressed up like a little boy and shit. The little boy dressed up as her and shit. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there go my man Morgan. That's her right there. You see the little boy? Yo, he on the oversized suit just like she be wearing. She be wearing these oversized suits. You never see her wearing no regular woman kind of clothes. That's her wife right there. The tall, fucking Bruce Jenner looking chick or whatever. Yo. Oh, y'all saw the one with Oprah too? Hold up. So there go her and her wife right there. Again, she's always wearing that goddamn suit. Something about certain individuals, man. We talked about like how I don't know. I don't know if there's a correlation between this, but I kind of sense a correlation. We talk about people like Charlize Theron and how she dressed up her black children, the boy in dresses and ballerina clothes and all that, fucking up his life before he having even a chance to even discover his black boyhood. Go watch my video on why white women can't raise a black underclass, a black warrior class, and it will explain all of what she about. But this whole dressing Negroes up type shit to look a certain way, why this bitch always be dressed up looking like a motherfucking, look like Lurch. She wear these oversized suits. Everywhere she goes, she wear these brown or black or gray oversized suits. They always oversized, never tailored right, never looking right. Y'all notice that shit about her, y'all? What the fuck, man? What the fuck is up with this chick, y'all? Why? Is that a part of her dress up in her relationship? Like, she got to wear, like, I know they say, okay, like, you wear the pants in the family. If she wear the pants, she's supposed to be the boy dyke out of the two. If she the boy stud, she's more of the stud, but I don't know. Because they both dress kind of dudeish. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does that come from? Is that like a part of the pack of the interracial LGBT relating? Like, oh, you Negroes, if you're a part of this type of shit, you gotta dress like a motherfucking clown. You can't dress normal. When you're within the grips of a white female, you can't dress normal. I'm just trying to put the shit together. Like, what the fuck logic It's coming out of that. Who thought of that? Who laid out the rules for that and said, yeah, this is how this shit's supposed to fly with this shit? This motherfucker always wearing these saggy ass suits. Like, come on, man. If you're gonna be a dyke, I mean, dress that shit up, man. If you're gonna wear a suit, damn it, wear a suit, damn it. And then stop wearing them goddamn oversized, goddamn, them like, them the suits they would have NBA players wearing when they first started wearing suits. They was wearing the baggy suits and shit. Now they done switched to legging suits and all that shit. But damn, you wearing the 2000, early 2000, early to mid 2000 NFL, NBA suits. Whenever they switched them suits out, you wearing the motherfucking street tailor suits, bitch. Just take that shit off, man. That shit look fucking crazy. You see it with Oprah, right? So you already know Oprah was over there for the pussy eating. She came through for the pussy eating night, and they all got it in. Anyway, yo, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with my Teespring. Don't forget to fuck with my Make America Pay Again. Kill police misconduct. All that. Shout out to my mods. Y'all got the shout out in the motherfucking ticker now. Gotta shout out my mods. I hope y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Appreciate y'all. Couldn't do this shit without y'all. You know? And don't forget to support the Black Agenda politicians. Yo, today we put the spotlight on one. Chicago Arthur. Chicago Arthur, yo, he's about knocking down that gentrification out there in Louisville, Kentucky. Vote for him. They moved the elections up to this coming June. So that's the business. That's the business. In the wake of the COVID-1D, I'm gonna stop myself from saying COVID-19. Goddamn it, it's COVID-1D-19. Moved it up in the wake of that. Out in Wisconsin, they're gonna have their elections. People gonna be in line and shit, standing in line. No 6-foot rule, I guess. Or I don't know, they may try to manage it like that. So people have been talking about that shit today. What we supposed to do? We supposed to be voting and then breathing on top of each other? I don't know what y'all gonna do. But anyway, June is a little ways off. So make sure you vote for Chicago Arthur. You out here got nothing but Black Agenda in mind. Yeah. I'm gonna get it, y'all.